Hi everyone and welcome back to a brand new piercing FAQ video. I'm so excited for this one. Thank you so much for all of your questions and everyone who has asked things. So let's get straight into the first question. How do you clean your piercings? Well, oh gosh, when without any makeup on, that is something. So I'm actually going to show you what I do now to clean my piercings, hence why I've taken everything off. I do have a slightly unusual method that I have recently been using, and that is to use a Spin for Perfect Skin brush. Now I've seen so many of my YouTube friends doing videos on these brushes and I was like, I need one. And coincidentally, they emailed me quite recently and said, would I like to try out one of their brushes? So let's just get straight into how I clean my piercings. I use the cleansing brush. It does come with like a lot of different brushes you can use, but I use the soft one, which is like the cleansing brush. It looks like this. Can you see it? Can you see it? Can you see it? No, because the white balance is so off. So I've just put on the end of the brush as well what I use to clean my head and my face and all that kind of stuff. And I basically just turn the brush on, and just go over my ears. Oh god, oh. See, this does tickle and it's kind of splashing a little bit, so I'm sorry camera if you get a bit wet. Now it gets really like awkward to clean them like myself normally because like I do have so many. Getting in between all the piercings and stuff is quite difficult, so I just go around and just use this around the piercing and it actually works like so well. I would suggest using this on healed piercings rather than freshly new ones because obviously they can be a bit sore, so you know, obviously brushing them like this might a little bit be irritable to them. I mean, normally I would be in the shower, so you know, it's not so weird looking. I don't just sit here with like soapy ears afterwards. So they also have another brush which is a small one for your face. This is a cleansing brush. I'll quickly show how I use this as well. So the same method as well, put it on the end. This is for more like deep cleansing, so you want to use like a face scrub that you do use for your face. So once you put your scrub on that you do use, just do the same way, just turn it on and just gently go around your face. It tickles, it does tickle quite a lot, so when you first use it you might be like, my sensitive. This one is a little bit harder, like the bristles a little bit harder than like the soft one I use on my ears. This cleansing one does help to remove all dead skin from your like body and stuff. Your face. Remove all dead skin from your face. And now I've just done that all over my face. Let me just quickly wash all this off. My ears are feeling a bit funny now with all the soap. So I'm back, and yes, my skin always feels so much, almost feels like it's been tightened after. I don't really know how it gives that effect, but it makes me feel like I'm slightly tightened. My face feels really, really good and soft afterwards. Now obviously you do want to apply your moisturizer like you would normally do after you wash your face and everything, so whatever you use for your moisturizer, obviously do apply that. It also does come with a larger one that you can use on your body. This obviously helps to remove dead skin cells, all that kind of stuff. If you want to put on your arm, your torso, wherever you want to put it, you can. Also, it does come with a pumice rock as well for your feet. Do not use it on your face, you might hurt yourself. But I definitely feel since I've used it, my skin tone does seem a little bit more like equal. I used to have red patches quite along my face and things, and it seems to like cleared up quite a lot, which is really, really like delicious. So I'm not so upset when I don't have makeup on. Like, it's not so like detonating. If you do want to get one yourself, there is a link in the description box where you can click through and get 70% off with the discount code Roly Spin. Yes, bitch. It is $100 normally, but you will get it for $30, which is like amazing. And now I'm back to normal. Fabulous. How do I tell if my piercing's infected? Good question, I don't know why I haven't covered this before. Okay, so when you first get new piercings, it is very common for them to swell. So when you see swelling in a piercing, don't get worried. It is actually just a normal part of your piercing. I'm dropping things. Swelling is a normal part of piercing, so if it does happen, don't worry about it. But if the swelling does continue for a long time, like if it's been like 2 weeks and it's still really big, you may have an infection. Also, a discharge does happen as well, especially with like cartilage piercings. Sometimes you'll get like a crusty outer coat when you wake up in the morning. That's normal, it's just your body trying to get rid of like toxins and bad things and things, like it will just seep out of the piercing, so don't worry. However, if it turns to like a yellow color or green, then you probably do have an infection and you need to like tea tree oil it in salt water, all that kind of stuff. But if it does continue and continue, go to your piercer and they can give you like proper like advice on that kind of thing. I'm gonna do a video like regarding like the full aftercare of piercings because it's quite a long thing in another video, so that will come eventually. Can I play or pull on my piercings? This person did specify places like nipples and like downstairs region. Now obviously if you do want to get your genitals pierced, that's perfectly fine, but when it's healing, try to remain like not touching it. I know it's gonna be really difficult, but you need to try and keep it like as clean as you can, so like try not to touch it, do not pull on it. When it's healed, then yes, I would say you could probably like pull it a little bit, because I mean, if you're gonna like have sex and things, it's gonna get pulled on a bit. Just try to be careful because you don't want to tear that thing. Like, Oh god. And when it comes to other piercings, like my earrings, like I can pull on them and it doesn't hurt at all. Like it's never like an issue of it hurts or anything. So once they're healed, it's fine. But when they're healing, do not touch them, do not play with them, do not twist them. Like just leave them be unless you're cleaning them. Like do not touch them. What do I do if my body's rejecting a piercing? Take it out. Take it out. Just take it out. If your body's rejecting it, take it out, let it heal, maybe get it redone. If you don't take it out and your body pushes it out of your body, you'll be left with a hideous scar. Not worth it. How am I convinced my parents to let me get piercings? Now, okay, I know this is a really random question to add in, but I cannot tell you the amount of times that I get asked this from people, like, how do I get my parents to let me have them? Like, I can't get them, my parents don't want them, what should I do? If your parents don't want you to have them, you cannot get them. If you're living under their roof, like if they're, like, if you're like under 18 or whatever, and you're living with them and they have control over that, like, there's nothing you can do. Like, literally, there's nothing I can say can be like, go get piercings and you'll piss your parents off. Like, if my grandmother was still alive and I was still living with her, like back when I was a kid and I started trying to get piercings, she'd be like, no, no, take it out, bitch. If your parents don't want you to have them and you live with them and they have control of your finances and all that stuff, like, you kind of just have to listen to them. So that is all the questions I have for you today. Again, thank you so much for Vanity Planet for sponsoring this video and giving me a free brush to show you guys. Now again, like if you do want to get a brush, there's a link right at the top of the description where you can get 70% off using the code ROLYSPIN. Like literally, like I'm so obsessed with it, I love it so much. So thank you so much for Vanity Planet for sponsoring this video. It does mean a lot to me that I got this brush because I'm like, yeah, brush. And if you do have any more questions regarding piercings and all that kind of stuff, please leave it in the comment section below and I'll be sure to add them into my next piercing video, which will be coming up very soon. If you are new to my channel, make sure you do subscribe. I do videos every single week and not just about piercings. I do a lot of things like regarding like just my life and have fun with my friends and all that good kind of stuff. So make sure you subscribe below. Please hit the like button, it does really help me out, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye. So this has been a highly requested one and we are going to be doing a would you rather.
Would you rather?
Speed up, love, I got it.